We had the IM qualifier this weekend with the new guys. We've had about 4 days practice, but it went pretty well. The first couple matches were pretty easy as we expected, but once we got for CLG, it got a bit rougher for us. They caught us on our mistakes, but we know once with more practice, we'll be able to compete with anybody in North America.
I think I fit into the team pretty good, and Christian as well. I've been playing with Christian in previous teams, so I know his play style, and that's why I brought him here, because he's a really good fragger. And yeah, so I think it's going good, and we're both fitting really good into the team.
I felt ready. Team-wise, we only had 4 days practice, so it was kind of just like do the best we can, no pressure. So yeah, we just took it as a practice basically.
If you want to say like do like a mid push, we're doing a mid push. You're not doing a one-way connector to try to get a kill. Like this was supposed to be a mid attack where we take mid push over, we fight them, and we kill them, and then we come back. Let's just like stick to the plans and buy the fucking utility you need and stop buying Kevlar armor and the gun and having one flash for the round. We need smokes. They just creep up. Just make them stop creeping up. Hold your spot, stop over rotating, and we'll be okay.
Well, we tried playing 2 ways.
Right now we're just like all over the place and everybody is getting gate left and right. Just go to your spot and hold your spot is what I mean.
But what we practice that we do a retake.
We don't have to, yeah, because we have no money right now. We can't play retake. Like we're not going to play retake anymore. We're just playing 2-on-2 and just hold your spots.
Then you have to hold link because we're playing fast.
I'll hold link. Yes, I'll hold link. Just use your smoke palace and ramp so I can fucking not get shot from the back. We'll have money. We'll have money next gun round, so we can play 2-on-2 and just completely stop them from walking out.
We took that qualifier mostly as practice, because obviously we only started practicing with the 2 new players for a week now, maybe a week and a half. So no expectations at all. Like we knew that we were gonna have our matches if we want to go all the way. So we're not really we're not ready on all the maps either. So we were gonna take it as practice and as lightly as possible. Even though it's for a big qualifier, there's not much we can do. It's pretty much bad timing, I'd say. Like everything is coming around the corner all at the same time, and we have to get ready in between. So it gives us like really little time to actually be really prepared for those. So
Living in a team house is pretty great. Like we all have our separate rooms. We have a team dog. We have computers, and it's a lot of space. So it's basically like living at home, but you're living with the team you're playing with, and I like it a lot.
they're fitting in pretty well. I mean, Fetch is actually pretty good, like raw talent-wise. He has really good aim and really good skill, and he has good English too. So if people wondering how is his English, we don't have that much problems with the communication. Everybody's English is pretty good. Maxi is pretty cool too, pretty good player. I'm happy with him.
In my opinion, the team is doing well right now. It's our 5th day prepping tonight. We have really talented players. We just need to mix together well. We need to get the chemistry in, and
the match against Royal Flush was under the match that we didn't expect to play that team, so we didn't know anything about him. So we just took them as serious as possible and give them pretty much like close to nothing to try to work with. And I think we had a really good showing against them, because they're probably the best team that we played at this stage of the qualifier. So nothing really to say. We don't take anybody lightly, because it's the best of 1. So if you make too many mistakes, the game can go out of hand really fast, and then you're in a position that you don't like to be, where you have to come back and from a deficit, and it's like really hard, and it could make people nervous, the team nervous. So we just try to stay focused and not give anything away just because they're like not a known team. So.
Nice game. What? Yeah. Open the door. You ready?
No.
Your qualifier is like less than an hour.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
You gotta get up.
Yeah. Let's start.
Long. Watch your goose. Right. Blind as fuck. Can't see it. Long point dead. Go ahead. It's gonna be offense top end.
Nice.
Okay. Jordan.
And then after that, we played CLG. Well, Ep.1 first thing I think was the thing that like could have turned into our favor, but at the same time, since we're not ready on all maps, it could have been like in their favor, which I think it was. Mainly because one of our mistakes was probably for posting the maps on the Skype groups that we're looking scrims for. So obviously, as soon as he did the ban, like they banned the maps that we've been scrimming lately. So I mean, they did a research that wasn't that much of a research. We were just stupid for putting the specific maps that we wanted to play there.
He got long Anger in pit. Cutler with a flashbang. Anger spots it quite early actually. Anger will be able to take care of Cutler as well. XP3 goes down, drops the AWP, but Fate with a quick trade. First round on the board for Denial. Good job by Maxi out towards long, gets a beautiful double kill. It is another low buy here for CLG. Fates takes care of Cutler, and what a hit shot with the Tech 9.
So like, because otherwise if it would have been down to one of these maps, I think I can be confident that the game would have been much closer and we could have won. But it went down to Dust 2. We never practiced it. We're like, whatever, it's Dust 2, we can do it. And we started T-side and we kind of surprised them. We had a good half. I think we won 7 rounds, maybe 8, I don't remember exactly. But I think we had a decent showing. Then on CT side, we kind of try to go with the flow.
XP3 and Phage, Flowsick helping out. And now it's all on Kusta and Cutler. Cutler takes care of Phage, but good job here by Maxi with the deagle. And the round does indeed go in favor of Denial. Which just goes to prove that it's extremely... Basically, it's necessary to spread out on the anti-eco to make sure that you cover all angles. Make sure you don't get flanked.
Try to, like, basically before the match we asked where people wanted to play. Like, that's how much like practice we had going into Dust 2. So we're just trying to use with the basics that everybody has. And they were a little bit more prepared, obviously it showed, and they played better on their T side. Despite the fact that we won an eco round, we lost pistol and we won an eco round, so it kind of turned things around. But then I think the eco round kind of put us like in a position where we thought we were good and we're gonna do it and it's fine, and then like we kind of slept on it a little bit, and then they just took the advantage right back by ecoing us back. And I think from this point, that was it. It was just like hard to swallow, especially after we win such a clean eco. I think we lost like one person. We completely read them perfectly. We knew exactly what they were doing.
It's a 3-on-3 situation and definitely a possibility here for Denial for a retake. You do have all 3 players lining up right outside of B. XP3 going for the P, takes a lot of damage here from Ethan, goes down to pretty much 50 HP. Cutler and Ethan, they're gonna close it out 16-9 in favor of CLG. GG, well played.
So they got the victory on that, but I think overall our preparation is being really good. Those tournaments kind of helps us to see where we're at right now. Obviously lots of work still going on because we have a lot of maps to work on. Like I said before, we've only been playing for a week and a half, maybe a week, and we're only picking on specific maps. We're not trying to do too much at once because otherwise the quality is not going to be like really interesting for us. I think I would rather take it slow and do like maybe 2 maps at a time instead of like 4, so that way we can be really prepared on these maps and then we can move on and do the rest. So that's how we're taking it. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way with the map veto, but it's something we'll fix in the future and we'll be ready.